Shut up and sit down.
Z5 is really a mixed bag of goodies. Whereas it has given us some excellent series like Bob Vishwas, Sunflower, The Final Call, Tesh, Jeet Ki Zid, and Bichu Ka Khel, it also provides below par content like Poison, Black Widows, and Katil Hasinaon Ke Naam. We were really looking forward to seeing Ranvir Shorey and Vinay Pathak once again doing their magic in 420 IPC. Was it worth it? Let's jump right into the review.
Direction and writing. Manish Gupta has directed 4 movies before this one: Rahasya, The Stoneman Murders, Hostel, and Darna Zaruri Hai, and has written screenplay for Sarkar and Section 375. This is the first time that he has both written and directed a film. In 420 IPC, Manish tries to work on the same principle that worked with Section 375. Create suspense about the accusation made, various versions of what happened are argued in the court. We unearth new motivations and new relationships as we proceed. There's always a lingering question about the functioning of the legal system, and all culminating to a bittersweet ending. But Section 375 was a much superior product to this one. Although the movie is fast-paced and you have very little time to actually be bored, and although the story itself is logical, the screenplay isn't. The transitions are too abrupt and at places horrific, which could be in part due to budget issues. Since the focus is on courtroom drama, the dialogues held the key to this film's success, but they are neither impactful nor catchy. And once again, we fail to see the relevance of repeating a dialogue in English just to underline its importance. For instance, "Wo farar ho gaya," he is absconding. Or Shorey at one point saying, "Maybe he used a handkerchief, या उसने रुमाल यूज किया हो." At other places, Panag says, "अरे वो इनकी बुक्स है, क्यों देख रहे हो?" और "मेरे बच्चे का कंप्यूटर क्यों देख रहे हो?" to the police, just giving you a feeling that the dialogues are fillers. Same is the case with courtroom arguments. They are just not compelling enough. This film is putting the viewers in the shoes of a judge, and to us, the arguments were not just weak, but made no logical sense at times. The storytelling is therefore retrograde, reminiscent of early works of Shorey and Pathak. Also, the dubbing in the final cut is sloppy and almost irritating. The treatment of how the story unfolds is bumpy and sudden and fails to intrigue. There's apparently a half-explored romance angle, characters appear out of nowhere just to help the plot ahead, and the decision to give Shorey an accent just doesn't work, and this product is just a hodgepodge of messy decisions. This is a big, fat bitter.
The music. The background score by Somdas Gupta, who has previously worked with Manish on Hostel, tries its best to elevate your experience as the proceedings of the court unravel. But the screenplay is so weak that no amount of musical stimuli can make it better. But we can't discredit the musician. The music is sweet. Cinematography. Raj Chakravarti, who has worked on projects like Avarapan, Raja Natwarlal, Paheli, and Veer Zara, does an average job here. There are some continuous long shots that are well done, but except for those, none of the shots really stood out. This one is definitely a SAR. The acting. We are not going individually this time because there is very little to actually say. When you have the likes of Ranvir Shorey and Vinay Pathak in your cast and you fail to use them generously or give them good scripts and dialogues, they can't really do much to save you. With the little that they get, the veterans do their magic and there's a smooth flow to things when they are on screen. But they are both underused with very little screen time. Panag's character gets the most annoying of dialogues and story arc, but she manages to do well. And lastly, Rohan Mehra as Birbal is good, but this is really not the script that allows him to do much or prove his mettle. 420 IPC is really the proof that good casting does not guarantee a great film. The bottom line. Watch it for moments of genius by Shorey, Pathak and Panag. Fast-paced but above-average courtroom drama with very little in terms of side stories. Don't watch it if You want to stay away from sloppy writing, direction, and screenplay? You need compelling arguments to enjoy a courtroom drama, and bumpy transitions of a low budget indie film irritate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do let us know in the comments below what you thought of the movie. This is Viewscard signing off. Until next time.